record button right now, and we're on. So with respect to the Hangout forum, there's an eclectic mix of many different coaches that are attending this training. We have some coaches who are brand new to the business. They literally have not had time to even go into their back office yet. This is a brand new concept for them, but they know that there's something to this that they're excited about. And with respect to becoming a Beachbody coach, there's undoubtedly a driving reason. There's something about this opportunity that intrigued you enough to say, game on, sign me up. And that reason, that underlying reason that made you decide to become a Beachbody coach may be different or is different for every one of us. And so as I go through this training, some of the stuff that I cover, it may be stuff that you already know. You might be like, okay, I already know that. I've been a coach for a while and I'm looking for some more advanced stuff to get me even further along. But for the majority of you, this is relatively new information. And I just want to give you my personal background as to how I was introduced to the business and where I'm at today. First of all, when I was first approached about this opportunity, my immediate reaction was, here we go, another multi-level marketing company, and they're going to want me to sign up, and I have to go out and sign up a bunch of other people, and that's the only way you make money. And I've been involved in other multi-level marketing companies in the past. I haven't really had real success in them because two things. One, I wasn't really passionate about the products that I was representing. I didn't live and breathe them, if you will. The second thing is I didn't have time. And so when I signed up to become a Beachbody coach in January of 2012, there was one primary reason I did it. It was because of my background in the fitness industry. I've been involved as a health club owner in the fitness industry for about 25 years now. My mother opened up her first gym when I was in high school. So for me, it's been something that's always been part of my life, getting healthy and fit, being fit, and helping others get healthy and fit in the gym that we own. And at the same time, I also had become a Les Mills trainer. Les Mills is the company that's producing Body Pump, Body Combat, and a host of other programs that are primarily done in health clubs. And as a Les Mills trainer, I became very intrigued when two of their programs became part of the Beachbody lineup, Les Mills Pump and Les Mills Combat. It made me want to learn more about Beachbody. Who is this company, Beachbody? Because Les Mills, in my mind, Les Mills is undoubtedly the number one company in the world when it comes to producing quality exercise programs that deliver incredible results. Sorry, bear with me. Kim, I'm just trying to mute your microphone. I'm getting feedback. Great, thanks. So having this passionate belief and confidence and faith in Les Mills and the programs and how they were changing people's lives, when they teamed up with Beachbody, it made me say, well, what's this company all about? And so I started to look at the other products of Beachbody, these programs like P90X and Insanity and Hip Hop Abs and Turbo Fire and Slim and Six. And, the menu just goes on and on and on. There's so many incredible exercise and nutrition programs that we as Beachbody coaches now have the privilege to represent and sell to people in our circle of influence. And so I wanted to look more closely at the programs. I wanted to know, are they really that good? My world has always been in the gym world. And I decided to do P90X. My wife decided to do Insanity. I started drinking Shakeology on a daily basis. And I was already healthy and fit. I was just amazed by the results that not only I achieved, and I was already healthy and fit, but the people that I know were achieving. It was very dramatic to me. And these were people that were doing these programs both in their homes as well as in gyms. Because what's happening is some of the people are taking the programs and they're taking the plans that the programs provide, and they're just writing them down and they're learning them, and they're going into their gym to use the gym equipment to do them in the gym. which is fine. It doesn't matter where people do these programs. The thing that I like most about it is that these programs are enabling millions of more people to get healthy and to get fit. And this country is in dire need of it. This country is in this spiraling epidemic right now where 2/3 of the United States is clinically obese or overweight. And we're losing this battle. You know, the rates of heart disease, stroke, diabetes, cancer, it's on the rise despite our awareness of I need to exercise and I need to consume proper nutrition. We're losing the battle. And the reason we're losing this battle, I believe, is because society's moving 1,000 miles an hour. People are often leading sedentary lives in the office jobs that they have, or they don't have time to exercise in a quality way, or they don't have the support, they don't have the motivation, and they don't consume proper nutrition regularly enough. Nutrition is something that has become a downfall for a large portion of society. So Beachbody, this company Beachbody, is trying to say, this is the mission behind the company, enough is enough. Team Beachbody, this leg of the company, Team Beachbody, consists of now 142,000 coaches who are backed by this rallying cry of let's end this trend of obesity. Let's get people healthy and fit. And at the same time, thank you, Beachbody, let's enable these coaches to build a very lucrative income. This business opportunity is beyond anything I'm aware of in today's health and fitness industry. So we have fitness instructors, trainers, even gym owners that are coming on to this more and more because they're seeing the incredible income potential in a business model that allows not only financial freedom once you get to a certain point, but time freedom as well. You can do this job whenever you want, wherever you want. Okay, it's all done primarily using social media. And so at this point in my career as a Team Beachbody coach, I signed up as a coach, and eventually I achieved what's called 2-star diamond. And when you achieve 2-star diamond, Beachbody says you can open a second coach business center. So all of you now are independent Beachbody coaches. You have what's called your first independent business center. If you, or when you achieve 2-star diamond, you can open your second business center. And you can open up to 25 business center. There's no coach in the entire network that has even come close to doing that yet because it's still so relatively new. But that's just to give you an understanding of the opportunity. Well, right now I have 2 business centers. One of them is fluctuating between 1-star diamond and 4-star diamond. And it's because I have some coaches that are falling off here and there, but then they're coming back on. So it's all good. It's this steady growth that's happening. So it's between 1 and 4-star diamond in my primary business center. My second business center is fluctuating between ruby and diamond. And then my wife's business center, I signed up my wife. She's fluctuating between ruby and diamond. And then my mother also has signed up as a coach, and I'm building my mother's coach site. She and I have call it a handshake agreement on her business. And I am building hers, which is almost 2-star diamond. So collectively, between all these different coach businesses that I'm building, our combined income on a weekly basis is between $3,000 and $4,000 a week. Now, I've been doing this part-time for almost 2 years. And I've made mistakes. I've made mistakes and I've reinvented myself, and I've gone back and said, I'm going to stop doing that. I'm going to do this. And many times I try to look at the system that you're going to learn and do things my own way. You know, sometimes I'll see the way things are being done. I'll go, no, I'm going to do it better. I'm going to do it this way. And it's backfired on me a few times. And I've gotten to the point now where I wholeheartedly believe that there's nothing to recreate. This system is so proven if you follow the steps. And here's the cool part. This is not about being a product distributor. This is not about having to go and run around and try to sign people up. If you approach this business the right way, the way that you're going to learn this Coach Basics training, your income is just going to grow without you even realizing it. It's just going to start growing by running what are called support groups. And the support groups that we run as coaches are called challenge groups. So this training is designed so that every single coach going through this training is going to start their first challenge group by the end of the month, or call it within 21 days. And I sometimes feel that the training that is formulated here is a bit rushed. It's a lot to take on in one time. So I'm okay with the brand new coaches who are just coming in that might say, you know what, let me give myself till maybe the beginning or the second week of February to start my challenge group. That'll give me several weeks to be inviting people to my challenge group. We're going to be getting you customers. You're going to be inviting customers to your first challenge group. Kim, I'm sorry. You're okay. Here we go. You're good. Okay, so your goal in this training for everybody that's here going through Coach Basics, this is just going to be 30 days of training that you're going to receive. By the end of this training, my goal is that every single one of you has either started your first challenge group or is just getting ready to start your first challenge group in February, and that every single one of you hits what is called Success Club in the month of January. Hitting Success Club in this business, and I'm going to explain what that means. Hitting Success Club as a Beachbody coach is your barometer for success. If you're hitting Success Club every month, your income is growing, and so is your overall business. It's just an automatic thing. That's why Beachbody created the concept of Success Club and this concept of what are called Success Club points. And what I would like everybody to, bear with me, refer to, if you have not already seen this document, it's okay. I just want to show it to you. This document is called the 7-Day Quick Start. Okay, the 7-Day Quick Start, which is found in your back office. This is your guideline for success. These steps are critical. And these steps are what will enable you to hit Success Club and understand how to start your first challenge group. The reason we start challenge groups, and this is what makes this coach opportunity so unique, is that by starting challenge groups, we do not have to come across and feel like we are product distributors. We are reaching out and inviting people that we know, your circle of influence, through Facebook, through email, through friends and family, anybody that you know that is struggling with weight loss, that is struggling with getting fit or staying fit. These groups, these challenge groups that we run, will enable them to do that. Now, when you look at the 7-Day Quick Start, I'm going to dial it back to the basics now. This is primarily for you new coaches. It's important that in the top here, it really breaks it down. You understand who your coach support team is. Who is your support person in this whole thing? Number one, it's the person that introduced you to the business. It's the person that signed you up as a Beachbody coach. That's your first line of contact. Now, if that person is still relatively new and is still going through training themselves, then your next line of contact would be your, call it, upline diamond. When you go into your back office, you will see, it'll identify who your upline diamond is. If your upline diamond is not giving you the support or maybe doesn't have as much knowledge as you think they should have, most diamonds are leading. They're leaders at that point. If your upline diamond is not getting you the attention or the support you feel you need, you go to your upline star diamond. Your upline star diamond. Now, in this case, with Team Euphoria is the organization that I named my group about a year ago. I felt that I had gotten a big enough team that I said, I gotta name this. And so I did. I created my own team, and it's this Team Euphoria that now consists of over 650 coaches. But understand that a lot of those coaches have created their own teams and their own networks, and they're building their own organizations because they've learned how to do it. When you start to create your own team, you know that your business is in a great place. Things start to happen exponentially. They just start to grow. So know that your upline, the person that signed you up, your upline diamond and your upline star diamond, is your support person to help you organize your first challenge group. This Coach Basics training obviously is kind of the granddaddy that throws the umbrella out over the whole organization to say, everybody come on in, go through this 30 days of training. The way the training will work is that once a week we'll do this hangout. And the purpose of the hangout is for me to give a lesson, if you will. I'm going to be sharing with you not only call it the secrets of success in terms of how to invite people, how to really engage customers, but also how to start building and growing a team. And it's not only from my experience as a coach and what I've learned from the people that I've worked with. I'm pulling a little bit of unique education into the training from my history as a health club owner. Because as a health club owner, my job, my focus for the past, again, 15, 20 years has been to get people healthy and fit. And when people are coming to our gym, there's certain language that we use to get them engaged, to get them to open up to us with their needs, the things that they want to accomplish, the personal changes they want to make in their bodies, their weight loss goals, the things that are motivating people to even come into our front door for membership information. We engage them in a dialogue that is very similar to what successful coaches use to engage customers. And so in the coming weeks, I'm going to be going into some in-depth scripting on how to talk to people that you come into contact with on a day-to-day basis, and I'm talking about not only people that you know now, I'm talking about people that when you're in a restaurant and you overhear somebody talking about their weight struggles or the issues they're having with their health or their cholesterol and anything that you might be hearing around you. There's ways to open up dialogue and discussion to really get people intrigued about what you can do for them. And we'll go into all of that so that you have a real solid understanding of how to talk to people in a way that you're not trying to sell them anything. You're trying to help them get healthy and get fit. And you mean it from the heart. This is not about selling anybody. This is about really holding people accountable in these support groups that you're going to start using social media. And it's very powerful when it's done right. And here's how your business will grow. When you get people, and even if your first challenge group or your first support group only has, say, 2 or 3 people, that's okay, because if those 2 or 3 people get results from the support you're going to provide them, they talk about it. Not only do they talk about it, but others see it in them. How many of you can relate to that experience of seeing someone you haven't seen in a while and they've lost 20 pounds? And it's kind of like, wow, what are you doing? You look fantastic. And what do? They talk about it. They talk about what they've been doing. Well, when you have customers in your support groups who are getting results, there's a feeder system that kicks in. There's referrals that start coming in. And when that referral process kicks in, you then are in a very powerful position of being able to say to those that are referring them, you say, look, you've gotten great results in my group. Look at you. You look great. You feel great. You love the program you've just done. You have others that are asking you about it. You should become a coach. You should run your own support groups. You can do exactly what I'm doing. There's no certification needed. And that's the beautiful thing. Beachbody has enabled this concept of challenge groups to become a reality for anybody. You don't need a fitness background. You don't have to have any type of certification. The number one most important thing that you must have to be successful at this is an understanding of the programs and products. And the best way to do that is that you yourself have to become a product of these products. You yourself have to believe wholeheartedly in something like P90X3 or something like Insanity or Les Mills Pump, Les Mills Combat, all of them. And that's not to say go out and do them all. It's impossible to do all the programs. But based on who you are, which of these programs would really fit your needs? Are you an athlete? Are you somebody who's already fit? Well, then go ahead and try Shaun T's Asylum. Are you somebody who hasn't exercised in a long time? You're a bit overweight. You really need help, but in a very low impact way. Exercise is, you're out of shape. Go to Slim and Six. There's just so many different programs to suit the needs of all the different people that are out there. You yourself have to become a product of these products, at least one of them. And the most important one, okay, is Shakeology. And there's a reason Shakeology is that important. One, on a business level. Two, and I say this with so much confidence now because of what I've seen in people, it is by far the highest quality nutrition product on the market. There's nothing that compares to this product, Shakeology, when it comes to the world of supplementation. And I say that not only from my personal consumption of it for 2 years, but also my family's consumption of it. I have friends that are not drinking coffee anymore, that have gotten off cholesterol meds. My mother got off of most of her blood pressure meds from drinking Shakeology every day for 6 months. My stories go on and on and on in terms of the changes and the health benefits that I've seen Shakeology do for people. Beachbody hit a home run with this. They did their homework. It's gluten-free, 100% natural, and they even have 2 vegan flavors. So if you're not drinking Shakeology yourself, it's a very difficult thing to communicate to other people. And if you're new to the business and you're still waiting for your order to come in, and you're going to check it out, do your due diligence. Bring it to independent people that know nutrition. That's what I did. I took it when I got it, and I put it into the hands of people that I knew to be purists in the world of nutrition. I gave it to my sister who owns a yoga studio. She would only eat real organic food. She took a look at Shakeology, and a number of other people that I trust and know well looked at it and said, I've never seen anything like this. So they started consuming it, and it's just, I have yet to come upon anything negative about the product. There's nothing artificial in it. So understand Shakeology and why people should be consuming it. It's life-changing nutrition for a lot of people. Okay, let me get back to the goals for you in terms of what we want to accomplish by the end of this training. And again, if you're so new that you're like, I haven't even set up my website yet, that's okay, because when this meeting is over, or after I finish the dialogue, I'm going to open it up to Q&A and open forum discussion. But I will also be putting up a daily post on our Coach Basics page. And that daily post is going to be something that some of you might look at and go, I already know that. I've already done that. Others of you may look at it and go, cool, I haven't done this yet. So you're basically going to be spoon-fed this education over the course of 30 days in a way that's logical and makes sense, and it just continues your growth and your building. And there will be homework at times. And in some of the Coach Basics groups that are run, the coaches that are running them require or ask their participants to submit their homework back to them. They want to, hold you accountable to your daily tasks. I'm not going to be a babysitter here, and unfortunately I don't have the time to do that. You're all adults. You all can make your own decisions, but just know that this education and homework that I might give you to do is going to make sense, and it will help you become successful in this business. Okay? So I'm asking you to commit to the things that I'm offering to you as much as I'm committing to helping you guys in this training. In terms of time, a lot of people say, well, how much time do I have to commit? I ask 1 hour a day. 1 hour a day. And if that means that you have to get up an hour earlier, make it happen. Even if it's for 30 days. And I know for a fact you're very busy in your lives. You all have primary careers probably. You all have family responsibilities probably of some sort. And time is limited. I know mine is. My wife is due with our baby in 6 days, so I'm going to be a first-time dad, and I'm still bringing on all these projects, and I'm saying I'm going to make this work. I'm going to do it. So if you can commit 1 hour a day, you're going to see results. The other thing I would ask of you is that you can't be shy. As a Beachbody coach coming into the business, you got to go for it. You got to throw yourself into the fire. This is not about, and this was a mistake that I made. At certain points of my business, there was times when I sat back and I watched and I learned, and I just kind of felt like, okay, and I just watched this stuff going on around me. And I was like, well, let me just keep learning first. And I was like, why did I wait? Why didn't I just jump in and go for it with my first challenge groups? And I regret doing that. My business would probably be twice what it is right now. I have no regrets. Things are great, but I think I'd be much further along if I hadn't waited. Jump into the fire and make mistakes. But I promise that I'll try to share with you any of the mistakes that I made so you don't repeat them. Okay? In terms of homework, what we'll do is every day on the Team Euphoria Coach Basics page, there will be something for you to learn from. It could be a video tutorial that might be a few minutes long. It could be a lesson or a document that I ask you to read, whatever it may be. There will also be times where there really is homework. It's kind of like, okay, this might take you 2 or 3 hours to complete, but it's your homework between now and the next time we have a hangout. So these hangouts will happen on a weekly basis. And hopefully, from 1 week to the next, there's only going to be 4 of them, and we're only going a month. Hopefully, from 1 week to the next, you will have done the things that you were asked to do between each of these meetings. And you'll have, the light bulb's going to be going off for you. And then you're also going to be getting customers. You're going to be getting your first people to say, yeah, I want to be in your fitness support group. Tell me what to do. And that's how you're going to get your first customers. And that's how you will hit Success Club. So to get Success Club, it's all about hitting these Success Club points. And the number of points that you need to qualify for Success Club in any given calendar month is 5. 5 Success Club points. That information, again, it's found, and I'm going to post this on our team page as part of the homework. It's found in the 7-day quick start. It tells you right there how to get your Success Club points. All right. It also talks about this concept of challenge packs. So, for example, it says Success Club 5. Earn rewards and recognition, including annual trips for your entire family. I mean, the rewards and the incentives that Beachbody provides beyond just the income is profound. I mean, it's really incredible what they put out there. Anyway, achieve Success Club 5 by earning 5 Success Club points in 1 calendar month. Here's how the points are earned. Number 1, you get 2 points for a new challenge pack customer. And I want to explain what a challenge pack is. A challenge pack, for those of you that maybe haven't bought one yet, so when you signed up as a coach, I don't know what you bought or if you even bought a product when you signed up, but a challenge pack is the best way to engage a customer, and not only exercise, but nutrition, Shakeology. So what Beachbody has done is they've taken all the exercise programs and they've bundled each program with Shakeology. And in doing so, it's cheaper on a retail level for your customer. So let's say I want to do P90X3. I'm a customer of somebody and I'm fired up to do this support group. My coach is telling me about the support group and they suggest I buy the challenge pack for P90X3. I'm getting the P90X3 program and I'm getting my first month of Shakeology on Home Direct. So I'm getting my exercise plus I'm getting my nutrition tool. And I'm getting it at a cheaper price than if I bought them separately. As a coach, when you sell a challenge pack, you're getting the 2 points. You're also getting more than 25% commission on the sale of that challenge pack. So for example, P90X3, that's now selling for the month of January. That challenge pack is selling for $180. The commission that you would receive on that one customer order would be $60. And that's how you're building your retail business. You can quickly establish a retail business stream of a few $100s a month in and month out. And the way that your income automatically grows when you hit Success Club is the following. When you sell a challenge pack to somebody, they're getting their first month of Shakeology home direct. So they are going to start consuming Shakeology every day, 1 shake a day. That's part of their nutrition regimen. And what I tell people, there'll be another whole lesson that we have on how to sell Shakeology and the benefits of it and so forth. But when people, this is in the majority of cases, when people consume Shakeology every day for 30 days, they don't stop. They feel health benefits, fitness benefits, energy benefits, you name it. They start feeling the difference from all the high quality, the nutrient dense superfoods that are in there start having an effect on their bodies, and they don't stop drinking it. So they remain on the home direct program. When you have a Shakeology home direct customer who just continues, that's generating $32.46 a month of recurring residual income. So every Shakeology customer that you have on home direct will pay you $32.46 a month in recurring residual income. And that quickly starts to grow. So you get 2 points for selling a new challenge pack. You get 1 point for a new Shakeology home direct customer. So there are some coaches who choose to build their business around Shakeology alone. It's kind of like they just ignore the rest of the Beachbody product lineup and they just build with Shakeology. And you can do that. I don't suggest it, but you can do that. So one Shakeology home direct customer gives you 1 success point. And then here is something else to really keep in mind as you're moving forward. When you have a customer who buys a challenge pack from you, be it going into one of your challenge groups, or sometimes you might just get an occasional customer who says, I don't want to be in a group, I just want to buy the program. That's okay. Cool to get an occasional customer like that. When you get an occasional customer or a challenge group customer who buys a challenge pack, if you want to share the coach opportunity with them at the time that they're coming in, I'm not saying do that in every instance, but if you want to share the coach opportunity with them, their coach sign-up fee is waived when they buy that challenge pack. So every time you have a customer who buys a challenge pack, they can become a coach for free. And that can become effective for the customers that you have that are going to keep drinking Shakeology. Because when somebody's going to keep drinking Shakeology, it's cheaper for them to do that if they're a coach. Because one of the benefits that we have as a coach is that we get 25% discount on any of our personal consumption or our use of the programs. So as a Beachbody coach, I can drink Shakeology. We get Shakeology every month for $97 and change. The retail price is $129.95. So when I have somebody that I know is on home direct as a customer, I will then eventually approach them and say, look, why don't you become a coach? You're drinking this Shakeology every month and you can become a coach and get it for $97 and change instead of $129.95. So now you've added a coach to your team. And if you have somebody do that who's not really into building the business and running challenge groups, it's okay. You're basically signing up what we call a discount buyer. Somebody that just loves the product and they want to keep drinking it, but they want to get it cheaper. Make them a coach. Because the monthly service fee is only $15.95. So it's better for them to be a coach if they're going to keep drinking Shakeology. And the reason I point that out is because here's the other goal we want everybody to accomplish. And this is one that will really fuel your business. This is going to make a world of difference in your Beachbody business if you can accomplish this. And I know some of you on here have already done it. You want to achieve the rank of Emerald. You want to sign up 2 coaches. be it a discount buyer or be it a customer in one of your challenge groups that starts getting results and they want to get into the business, get 2 coaches on your team, because when you do, you achieve the most important rank advancement in the business already, Emerald. And there's a reason that becoming an Emerald coach is so important. Number one, when you become an Emerald coach, this is the thing that made me go, this company is unlike any other company out there. When you become an Emerald coach, Beachbody gives you customers every week. They fuel your business with free customers. And those customers are given to you by the pool of thousands of customers that are buying these programs every week. So as you know, on TV, there's all the infomercial advertising that we see for Insanity, P90X, the media. It's all over the place. I mean, right now, Beachbody's getting 30 to 60,000 new customers per week. And when people buy a Beachbody program, like let's say Joe Smith is sitting at home. He's watching the Insanity infomercial. He says, I'm going to buy that. He orders the Beachbody. He orders Insanity. He either calls Beachbody or he orders it online. Beachbody processes his payment. They send him the product. And at the time of checkout, they say to Joe, would you like a free Beachbody coach? Most of the customers will say, yeah, I'll take a free coach. Joe Smith's information is then assigned to any one of the Emerald coaches in the network. So what Beachbody does is they take these thousands of customer orders every week and they evenly assign them across the entire network of Emerald coaches or Emerald and above. So as a result of that, we are now seeing, right now, we are seeing anywhere from, call it 3 to 6 new customers per week coming in, being assigned to us. And it's kind of like, oh my gosh, all these people, I go into my back office every day and it's like, Don, you have 2 new customers. And I click on their information. I have their email address. I have the program that they bought. And Beachbody does not require me to do anything. But what they're simply doing is they're saying, hey, here are some customer leads for you. These people need help. They're asking for support. So what the good coaches will do is you will learn how to send out a nice email that says, hey, Joe, my name's Don Murphy. I'm your free Beachbody coach. My job is to help you achieve your goals in health and fitness. Do you want to share with me what you're trying to achieve? People respond. They start pouring, the things that they're struggling with. And all we do is simply hold their hands and invite them to our challenge groups if you're running them. Get them into a support group. But the best part about this whole thing is that regardless of whether or not you ever contact these customers that Beachbody gives you, whenever Joe Smith buys another program, you get the commission for it, even if you've never communicated with them. So very quickly what happens is, as an Emerald coach, you start seeing this monthly income that you've had nothing to do with because Beachbody is just giving you customers. But again, I want to point out that the best coaches will communicate with the customers that they've been given. You're just building relationships with people and you're giving them the support that they might need, especially through your challenge groups. You're sharing the benefits of Shakeology. You're sharing what you know to be true in your heart because you yourself have become a product of the product. And you know how to talk to people about these things in a way that's not salesy. Okay, so becoming an Emerald coach, really important. We want to get you to achieve Success Club 5, and we want you to become an Emerald coach by the end of this training, if not, sometime in February. You are in the best time of year to be jumping into this opportunity, to really be saying, okay, New Year's resolution, game on. I am a Beachbody coach. I'm going to go for it. And there's no better time than right now because this is the time of year when our industry sees literally tens of millions of people seeking solutions for their health and fitness. It's an epidemic out there. And again, the point of, only 17% of the US population belongs to a gym. 83% are going, I need help. You guys are in a position to provide that help. You just have to put yourself out there. Stand on the mountain and yell out to the world through social media, I'm a Beachbody coach and I'm here to help you. And if you have a circle of influence of people that know you and trust you, you can't go wrong. It's an amazing process. Okay, let me just check my notes, guys, to make sure I haven't missed anything that I wanted to share tonight, and then we'll open it up. And that's the way this will kind of run from week to week. I will open it up with dialogue and call it a weekly lesson or a topic, and then we can open it up to whatever we want to talk about. And there's no obligations to speak if you don't want. But let me just check my notes to make sure I haven't missed anything that I wanted to convey to you tonight. 7-day quick start. No, pretty much I've hit what I wanted to cover. The other stuff is going to be, what you're going to learn through the homework that you're provided, the 7-day quick start. I do want to point out one thing. This 7-day quick start, again, when you look at step number 2 at the bottom of it, it says, list people to help. List the people with whom you have the best relationship to personally invite to your challenge group. Use what we call the memory jogger to add more to your list, and download the complete contact list to track where your contacts are in the invitation process. So the point here is that you're being asked to start listing people that you know need help. And so for most of us, when you think off the top of your head, between family, friends, people that you've known for years, who do you know that is struggling with their weight, with their health, that could use some support or a pathway and support that you can provide for them in your challenge group? And then beyond that, you hit this thing called memory jogger. And I'm just going to say this, because when I signed up and that thing was put in front of me, I said to myself, seriously? Like, I'm really going to start reaching out to people that I went to high school with? And, that's where you start feeling that icky sales feeling. It's just kind of unnatural. But when you're using social media and you're simply reaching out using this invitation language that you're going to learn, just saying, I'm putting together a fitness support group. Message me if you're interested. Everybody's looking for help. And so you simply can share the concept of the challenge group with them. And I want to show you my screen for a minute. I want to show you what my next challenge group looks like. And I started this challenge group, or I should say this challenge group is going to begin on Monday, the 13th. And it's going to be with the program P90X3. And when I put together the challenge group, I also reached out to the team. I said, hey, if any of you coaches, or if any of the coaches that are part of the team here or your customers want to be in the challenge group, go ahead and put them in, because I've run challenge groups. I know how to do it. So if you've never run a challenge group, it's kind of like, well, gosh, maybe I should be in one first to really understand the concept. And so what I'm going to be sharing with you throughout our training is the journey of this P90X3 challenge group that's starting on Monday, because I want you to learn from it and see how it's done. And then you'll be ready to start your own. Again, I want you to pick a date that's either at the end of January or towards the beginning, middle of February for the start date of your own group. And you can do it using any of the programs. I'm going to show you what the concept looks like on social media. So bear with me. Let me show you my screen. Let's see. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, almost there.